presentation to sleep through. I recently posted an ASMR Sporcle geography quiz, and I used some different sound settings and asked for feedback. I received some feedback, and I appreciate the comments from the feedback about the new sound the new sound effects I use. So, and essentially, the consensus was, to not use those new sound effects. So this is a redo of the Sporcle quiz, and like I say, I'm readjusted the sound effects, so hopefully the pausing and the cutting in and out and the echoing are gone with these new sound effects. So we'll see. Anyway, on to the quizzes. Okay, so I'm going to use different audio settings and redo the video I posted a few days ago. So this is the countries of Oceania quiz. So we have 14 questions or 14 countries to name in 5 minutes. Let me increase the window here. Alright, let's start. So we'll start with Palau, then Tonga, then Micronesia, then the Solomon Islands, then the Kiribati, then the Marshall Islands. Then we have Nauru. We have Fiji. We have what else? Oh, Samoa. We have Vanuatu. And then Tuvalu. Okay, so that's all the island groups. Now we go to the larger countries, so that's Papua New Guinea. Then, of course, Australia. And last, but by no means the least, we have the Kiwi country, New Zealand. Okay, so we got 100 on that quiz, so good start to the quizzes. Okay, so now we'll do another countries quiz, but this one is specific to Asia, and it'll be on a globe instead of just a flat map, or at least a digital representation of a globe. So, alright, let us begin. So that is North Korea. That is Japan. And we have China. And Saudi Arabia. Russia. We have Turkey. And India. And Sri Lanka. Yemen, Iraq, United Arab Emirates, there's Taiwan, Nepal, Iran, Mongolia. Is that's either Israel or Palestine. I guess I need it to be zoomed in. Okay, so I'm going to say Israel. Afghanistan. That's Malaysia. Then we have the Philippines. Jordan. That's Laos. We have Vietnam. accepted. Okay, yeah. Indonesia. That looks like Maldives. The British Indian Ocean Territory is a little bit south west of that, I believe. But Maldives, but that's not a country, that's a territory. That's Georgia. Singapore. That's Bhutan. Kazakhstan. AKSDA. HKSDA. What am I doing? Kazakhstan. Putting the H in the wrong spot. Yeah, it's Thailand. That's South Korea. That's Tajikistan. That's, I think, Turkmenistan. It's Bangladesh. It's Pakistan. Is that Lebanon? It's Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan. That's Cambodia. That's Timor-Leste. East Timor. That's Palestine. Okay, so that's either Bahrain or Qatar. I'm going to say Bahrain. Oh, that's Brunei. That must be Qatar, since the other one is Bahrain. And that is Azerbaijan. Oh, let's see here. Oh, that's Uzbekistan. What is that? Is that, I think it's Armenia. Okay, so I did well on the globe. So 49 out of 49. Okay, now we'll go to the next quiz. Okay, so now we're going to do the countries of the world quiz. And these are all the countries in the world. Again, territories will not be included. And the strategy for this, I'm going to start in Oceania, then work my way into Asia, then Africa, then Europe, South America, then finish off with North America. So essentially kind of a reverse oscillating pattern. That's the plan. So we'll see. It'll have to be quick though. 197 countries in 15 minutes. So let me scroll down to Oceania and then start. Okay, so we'll start with Palau, then Nauru, then Tonga, then Vanuatu, then Tuvalu, then Micronesia, then the Marshall Islands, then the Solomon Islands, then Kiribati, Fiji, and Samoa. Then let's see here, we have Papua New Guinea, Australia, and New Zealand. Okay, let's see, okay, so that covers Oceania. Now I need to work our way up. So Timor-Leste, then Indonesia, work our way up. Let's see here. Next would be Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, Myanmar. We have Philippines, IBBINE, Taiwan, South Korea, North Korea, Japan, China, Mongolia, Russia. And we have Kazakhstan. And then we have KYRGYZST, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, yeah, Uzbekistan, and Turkmenistan, and Afghanistan, and Pakistan, and India, and Sri Lanka, and Nepal, and Bhutan. Oh, Bangladesh. Forgot about Bangladesh. And then Maldives. Didn't mean to put Mali, but we'll take it. Maldives. Okay, so we continue to work our way west. So then we have Azerbaijan as we enter the Caucasus, then Armenia and Georgia and Turkey, then Lebanon and Syria. Okay, so we need to work our way down into this area into the Middle East. So we have Israel and Palestine, and we won't go to Africa yet. Let's go to Jordan. Have I said Jordan? Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Iran, Kuwait. We have Bahrain. We have Qatar. We have United Arab, Emirates, and Oman, and Yemen. Let's see here. Okay, so now we're going to go to Africa. So EGYPT, LIB with Libya, Tunisia, Algeria, then Morocco. Okay, so working our way south here, we'll go to the insert into the bottom left here. So that would be Mauritania. Then we have the Gambia, then Senegal, then Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Bissau, SSA, okay, had too many S's there, Liberia, Sierra Leone, we have Ivory Coast, then Ghana, then Togo, Benin, Nigeria, Cameroon. Oh, I forgot about Cabo Verde off the Atlantic coast, and then there's Sao Tome and Principe. I thought it was Portuguese and the A had a tilde. Sao Tome and Principe. Okay, Equatorial Guinea. Then we have Gabon. Okay, so that finishes off the insert at the bottom left. So now, what did I forget? Oh, Burkina Faso. I think that finishes West Africa. So now we go to Chad, Sudan, South Sudan, then Eritrea, then Djibouti, at East Africa, so let's go down the coast. So we have we have Kenya next. Kenya. Then Tanzania, Uganda. We have Burundi and Rwanda. We have what do we have? We have Malawi and Mozambique. Let's go off the coast into the Indian Ocean. So Madagascar. Then we have Comoros. We have Seychelles. And then we have, I think it's Mauritius. Okay, so continuing down so we have South Africa, have Lesotho, and Eswatini. I spelled it Eswatini. You have Namibia, Botswana, and Zimbabwe. You have Zambia, Angola. We have, okay, working our way back up. So we have the Democratic Republic of the Congo. We have the Republic of the Congo. And I think the last one is the Central African Republic. Okay, so now we're going to go north across the Mediterranean, so we need to pick up Malta and Cyprus. Alright, so let's scroll. We might be in the, okay, yeah, so Europe has another insert here. Okay, so let's start in the east. Let's go Greece, North Macedonia, then Albania, then Montenegro, we have Kosovo, we have Serbia, Croatia, and then Bosnia and Herzegovina. Then we have, what else is in the Balkan? Oh, Bulgaria, Romania, then Moldova, the UK, Latvia, Estonia. Oh, we have Poland. We have Czechia, Czechia, and Slovakia. We have Austria. We have Italy, San Marino, and the Vatican. We have Germany, Denmark. Okay, we need to go north to pick up the far northern countries of Finland, Sweden, Norway, Iceland, Ireland. Let's see. Okay, let's go back across the English Channel to Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg. Of course, France, Andorra, Monaco, Spain, and Portugal. Okay, I missed some countries. Let's see, what else? Oh, Switzerland. I don't think I've mentioned Switzerland or Liechtenstein. 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 What else did I forget? Oh, did I mention Slovenia? Slovenia. I hope if I spelled it correctly. Slovenia. What else? Slovenia, Croatia. What else? Well, I forget what I didn't mention. I didn't think about this. I have Slovakia, Czechia, Austria. Did I say Hungary? Hungar. Okay, I forgot about Hungary. Alright, so we need to pick it up. We have the whole Americas. Okay, so we have Colombia. And ECU, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia. We have Paraguay, then Argentina, Chile, then Uruguay, Brazil, Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname. We have Panama, Costa Rica. We have Honduras, Nicaragua, Belize, Guatemala, then El Salvador, Mexico, United States, and Canada. And we have the Caribbean, so we have, let's hear, Bahamas, we have Barbados, we have Cuba, we have Jamaica, we have Dominica, we have the Dominican Republic, we have Haiti, we have Trinidad and Tobago, we have Saint Vincent, we have Grenada, we have Saint Kitts and Nevis, we have, do we say the Bahamas? We said, what else? Okay, what else? Antigua and Barbuda, St. Lucia. Is that it? Okay, so that's it. It was close. 43 seconds to spare. The Caribbean I always struggle with because there's a lot of territories like Aruba and the British Virgin Islands, the U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, and Martinique, and etc. So I struggle with the Caribbean, but I was able to get all the countries. So okay, so now we're going to the green quiz. We'll try to reduce our carbon footprint by taking the green country quiz. Essentially, these are countries that begin with a G, R, E, or N. So, you can start with Oceania, so that'd be Nauru, and North Korea, Nepal, Russia. Alright, let's stay in Asia, so it could be Georgia. And go over to Europe, Estonia, Norway, Germany, Netherlands, Therlands, Romania, North Macedonia, Greece, and then going south to Africa, Egypt, Djibouti. No. What would be? No, that's not. Eritrea, Ethiopia. Then, what's next? Rwanda. Let's hear what Eswatini. Okay, making sure I am. Okay, so I forgot about New Zealand over there. New Zealand. Okay, so we don't have anything in the section, the inserts here. So Namibia, Nigeria. And then, what's Ghana? We have the Gambia. We have Guinea. Guinea Bissau. Let's see what else. Going over to the Americas. So, what's in the Caribbean? Oh, Grenada. Yeah, Guyana. And Ecuador, ECU80, Ecuador. Yeah, Guatemala. Nicaragua. What else? Oh, El Salvador. I think that's all the green countries. Okay. So, got it close, 49 seconds, but still had some time. Okay, so for this next quiz, it'll be more of a logic quiz. So this quiz will give hints, and then we have to answer the hints. And then for each correct hint, it will color in some countries that correspond to the hint. So we have 12 questions in 4 minutes. Let's start. Let's scroll down to the hints. Top 8 countries in Asia by population. Well, China, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. Russia, I know. We'll go China just to be safe. Okay. Countries whose capital begins with a B. So there's Baghdad and Iraq, and then Bangkok and Thailand. Let's go Thailand. Countries on the Mekong River. So I believe that's in Southeast Asia. I'm pretty sure Myanmar is part of that. 7-letter countries. M-A-L-D-I-V. No. Let's see. M-O-N-G-O-L-I. No, that's 8. M-A-L-D-I-V. No. Try that over. Georgia. Georgia. Okay. Okay, countries of the highest point under 1 kilometer. Maldives is pretty much at sea level, so that should work. Countries ending in stand. Well, we can go Uzbekistan. Landlocked countries, so we could go, let's go Bhutan. Countries with population density under 75 persons per kilometers. I think Oman is sparsely populated, so I'm going to guess Oman. Countries with Arabic as the official language, so you have the United Arab Emirates. Countries with at least 4 colors on their flag. Okay, so the remaining countries, we have North Korea. I think North Korea is red and blue. I think South Korea, there's blue, red, white, and black. So I'm going to guess South Korea. Countries bordering the Pacific Ocean, so we have Taiwan. And the final country, so the only one left is Israel, I believe. Okay, so yes, that was correct. So I made 100, so did well on that quiz. Okay, this next quiz is related to flags, so they'll give us the first and last letter of the country, and then we have to click the corresponding flag. So 15 questions, 3 minutes. Let's start. Okay, so VM. So this is Asia, so I think that's Vietnam. BN. Kyrgyzstan. IN is Iran. GA is Georgia. KN. Let's see, KN. Kyrgyzstan. LS. Laos. QR, Qatar. LN is Lebanon. IA is India. IL is Israel. SHKA, so that's two words, so South Korea. IQ is Iraq. CA is China. SIAA is Saudi Arabia. And then JN, that's Japan. Okay. So, made 100. So, go on to the next quiz. Okay, so this next quiz is countries that are larger than Alaska, and I have to pick their flag. Now, there's some background information. Alaska, by landmass, is the largest state in the United States. It actually used to be a Russian colony, but the United States purchased it from Russia. I don't know the exact date, but it was after the Civil War and before World War I. At the time, it was labeled Stewart's Icebox or Stewart's Folly. Now, subsequently, gold and oil were discovered in Alaska, and then it wasn't quite such a folly, but anyway, that's some background on Alaska. So Alaska is a huge state, but very sparsely populated due to it, because essentially it borders the Yukon Territory and some of the islands in the southeastern section of Alaska might border British Columbia. And of course it's across the Bering Strait from Russia, but so yeah, sparsely populated, but by landmass it is the largest state in the United States. Okay, so with that background information, let's start. Okay, so Libya, so that's the flag for Libya. Algeria. Okay, yes, Kazakhstan. There's Kazakhstan, China, Sudan, Argentina, Indonesia, Canada, India, Denmark. So Denmark, they must be including Greenland. United States, Russia, Australia, Saudi Arabia, Democratic Republic of the Congo, and then Mexico, and then Brazil. Okay, so we got 100 on that quiz, so we can go to the next one. Okay, so this quiz, this is, have to select the U.S. state, but there's no state outline. And if I make an incorrect guess, then the quiz ends. So my strategy will be to start at the coast and then work my way inward to try to avoid an early exit. Okay, so New Mexico. That's around like here. Idaho. See, the thing is, Idaho, there's a very small sliver of Idaho near Coeur d'Alene that touches British Columbia, but I'm going to skip that. Maryland, I know, that's up there. Arkansas. Again, Arkansas is around here, but again, this is Louisiana, you know, skip that for now. Florida's on the coast, we can do that. And Alaska's easy. Louisiana is right there. Ohio, so Ohio's Lake Erie. West Virginia, So West Virginia's right about there. Massachusetts. You get Cape Cod. Yep. Come on, what's wrong with this? Okay. Now Wyoming. Okay, so there's like Colorado and then Wyoming, but I don't really want to risk it, so I'm going to skip that for now. So Georgia is north of Florida. Kansas, again, I'm going to skip that because it's in the interior. Colorado is directly north of New Mexico. And actually now in Wyoming is north of, yeah. So Kansas, Kansas, yeah, is east. South Carolina is east. Washington, I'm assuming it's yeah. Tennessee is north of Georgia. Oklahoma is south of Kansas. Missouri is east of Kansas. Alabama is west of Georgia. Nevada. See, Nevada is right in here, but where California ends and where Nevada begins, it's probably here, but I don't know. Okay, so Utah is directly west of Colorado. So then I can go over to Nevada, so this would be Nevada. Alright, it's New York, there's Long Island. Kentucky is north of Tennessee. Indiana's west of Ohio. Illinois is west of Indiana. Montana is north of Wyoming. Delaware is east of Maryland. South Dakota. Actually, we can go to some of the previous ones we skipped now. So Arkansas is between Missouri and Louisiana. Idaho, again, is right here between Washington, Montana, and Wyoming. Let's see, Pennsylvania. So again, Pennsylvania is south of New York. Virginia is south of Maryland. Connecticut is east of New York. South Dakota, see. Okay, so there's Nebraska. I think I'm pretty confident this would be South Dakota. New Hampshire would be north of Massachusetts. Rhode Island is south of Massachusetts. Nebraska is between South Dakota and Kansas. Maine is east of New Hampshire. California is along the Pacific coast, west of Nevada. Vermont is between New York, New Hampshire, and Quebec and Canada. Iowa is north of Missouri. Arizona is between California and New Mexico. New Jersey is east of Pennsylvania. Texas is south of Oklahoma. Wisconsin is north of Illinois along the shore of Lake Michigan. North Dakota is north of South Dakota. Michigan is north of Ohio and Indiana. Minnesota is north of Iowa. North Carolina is south of Virginia. Oregon is south of Washington. And Mississippi is between Alabama, Arkansas, and Louisiana. And last but not least, Hawaii is in the Pacific Ocean. So there we go. Again, the strategy is not to guess on an interior. Kind of skip it until you get the outline. But all right, next. Okay, so for this quiz, this is a culture quiz. We like to be cultured here at A-Stats channel. So this will be culture, but for the United States in the 1930s, so almost 100 years ago. Alright, so 20 questions, 10 minutes. Let us begin. Most of the decade was centered around the economic crisis that began in October 1929, was known by this name. That would be the Great Depression. Reading was popular past in the 1930s. This author wrote The Maltese Falcon, creating the American hardboiled detective genre, which included others such as James M. Cain and Raymond Chandler. That's Dashiell Hammett. The American comic strip first appears in the Detroit Mirror. By the end of the decade, the eponymous detective would be in comic books and movie serials. That'd be Dick Tracy. The city legalizes casino gambling. Casinos would start cropping up on Fremont Street. So I've been here, so that'd be Vegas, Las Vegas. Baseball was the most popular sport in America during the decade. A part of the game's mythology was that during Game 5 of the World Series at Wrigley Field in Chicago, that's north of Chicago along the red line, the New York Yankees slugger, quote-unquote, called a shot and then proceeded to hit a 490-foot home run. That would be Babe Ruth. This year's president has elected his New Deal, a series of programs, public work projects, finance reforms, and regulations is enacted between 1933 and 1939. That would be Franklin D. Roosevelt. I think he was elected 4 times. With the 21st Amendment, this controversial legislation is repealed. That would be prohibition. This famed prison located off the coast of San Francisco was opened. Oh, that'd be Alcatraz. The wish book of this major Chicago-based American company is released. It will become synonymous with Christmas in the country throughout the rest of the century. I think that's Sears. I think Sears, the largest building in Chicago, tallest building in Chicago, used to be called the Sears Tower. It's been renamed, but it's Sears. This woman performs the first time at Harlem's Apollo Theater. Over the course of the next 60 years, she'll become known as the First Lady of Song and the Queen of Jazz. Be Ella Fitzgerald. This comedy trio consisting of Mo Howard, Larry Fine, and Gary Howard signs with Columbia Pictures, where they will make 190 short films. That'd be the Three Stooges. Parker Brothers buys the right to this game from Charles Dowell. It will become the quintessential American board game featuring unbridled capitalism with the free market. So, that'd be Monopoly. The Louisiana senator and former governor, populist champion of the boards, is down at the state capitol in Baton Rouge. Huey Long. This African-American athlete wins 4 gold medals at the Berlin Olympics. So that'd be Jesse Owens. This American landmark opens in Nevada-Arizona border as part of the larger public works relief program to create jobs for those struggling during the first years of the Great Depression. That'd be the Hoover Dam. You can take tours to the Hoover Dam. I've taken a tour, actually. It was many years ago, though. The German airship explodes in Lake S, New Jersey. That'd be the Hindenburg. This American actor has his famous War of the Worlds broadcast on CBS Radio, shocking the nation with his realistic-sounding broadcast of a fictional alien invasion of Grover's Mill, New Jersey. Be Orson Welles. In a rematch run of 70,000 pounds at Yankee Stadium, the broadcast of more than 100 million around the world via radio. This American boxer defeated German heavyweight Max Schmeling by technical knockout in the first round. That'd be Joe Louis, O-U-I-S. The city holds the World's Fair, drawing on the theme The World of Tomorrow. The fair includes the first exhibition of television, ushering in a new era of media and entertainment. That would be New York. At the end of the decade this movie is released, when adjusted for inflation, it is still the highest grossing box office hit of all time. The film took place and premiered in Atlanta. So I did a film, or not a film, I did a video several weeks ago about the highest grossing films, and this is Gone with the Wind. At the end of the... Okay, so we had 100, so we have some culture here on the channel. So, anyway, that'll do it for the quizzes. This is A Stats MR, wishing that your efforts have a positive correlation with the results. So long.